Welcome to day 13 of 31 days in the Psalms. I hope you're enjoying this journey and that you are being drawn closer in your relationship to Jesus as you read through these beautiful scriptures. You see, the Psalms are so wonderful because they not only reflect the genuine emotions of people, but allow us to see the amazing heart of God. As you read through these scriptures, you will undoubtedly identify with the different feelings and emotions of the writers in their cries and responses to God. When we read the Bible, it's so easy to forget the heroic nature of God, how great and how big our God has been throughout history. In Psalms 44, we are reminded of the mighty exploits of God from the days of old. The picture God gave me was of the hall of champions that they had in medieval castles, where stories and victories would be shared from one generation to the next. Pictures of battles and those who fought in them, as well as the retired swords and armor, would be displayed for everyone to see. But the champion that is being revered in these verses that we're about to read is not a human champion, but the Lord of heaven's armies, who has never lost a battle. Listen to what the writer shares as we hear the legendary status of God our champion, starting in verse 1 of Psalms 44. It says this, "Oh God, we've heard it with our own ears. Our ancestors have told us of all you did in their day. In days long ago, you've drove out the pagan nations by your power and gave the land to our ancestors. You crushed their enemies and set our ancestors free. They did not conquer the land with their swords. It was not their own strong arm that gave them victory. It was your right hand and strong arm and the blinding light from your face that helped them, for you love them." I love what it says here. It's not by the might or power of man that victory is achieved, but with the strong arm of God, that God's strong arm is what gives us the victory. Those who understand the nature of God recognize that the battle belongs to Him. It's the Lord's, that He goes before His servants and makes sure that victory is sure. And it's important that we remind ourselves that we serve an undefeated champion, that nothing is impossible for Him, and that those who put their trust in Him will always be victorious because He loves them. I'm going to pray today that we would be reminded that God is our champion. Father, we come before you today, Lord, regardless of what we feel, regardless of what we experience, and we declare that you're the champion. You've been victorious from century to century, from generation to generation. You are undefeated. You're unbeaten. And God, today we recognize that and we declare that by your mighty name. You see, I want to remind you that God is your champion and His strength does not fail. God bless you.